my no hands on a boat far from land, not thinking about sinking anymore. Miami dims little lights, I look at them. So long, little shore. I think when I get home I'm gonna buy a sailboat just to put outside my window in my yard. So anytime I want I can jump out and hop on, sail off right back in my heart. About sinking anymore. Miami dims little lights, I look at them. So long, little shore. I think when I get home I'm gonna buy a sailboat just to put outside my window in my yard. So anytime I want I can jump out and hop on, sail off right back in my heart. Yeah, sail off right back in my heart. We did it! I wake up so early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up so early in the morning.
Early in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. That's a fact, Jack. Good morning. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em. Oh, man. Better get my press hat on. Get to work. This coffee is so good right now. It is so cold and rainy still. Oh my God, is that the best cup of coffee of all time? Or what? We have a winner, folks. Woo, that is good. Hold on. I thought we'd jump right into the news, but this coffee is amazing. It's next level. Oh my goodness, rubbing it in for all you guys out there without coffee. I just got the word. It does sound like Jabberjohn is on tonight. Looking forward to that. Dad and Kyle on their way over already. They're walking. It's a long walk. Just kidding. All right. Sleeves rolled up. Long sleeves. Because it's cold and rainy. God, there's somebody out there sitting in some crazy-ass heat wave with no coffee that just hates me right now. I hate this guy. This cartoon is a jerk. Oh, I hear the paperboy coming. There he is, evil himself, bringing us the daily news. Throw that thing in here. And he winds up and oh, perfect toss. There he is. He's off to leap a row of buses. Good luck, Evil. Love you, Evil. All right. I have not peeked. I have no idea. What did I miss? What's going on out there? Oh, I just saw a glimpse. There's an update of the submersible, huh? What have we found out? Oh, look at this. All right, here we go. Wait, hold on. We forgot to take a breath. I just took a good one. Just getting ready for the breath. All right, everybody. I was daydreaming last night. I was thinking about that. I was like, I have a list of things that I would do at first if I was ever president. If I was elected president, one of the things I would do, and I've thought this before, but I was really elaborating it in my daydreams last night, but I've always imagined the entire world taking a breath at the same time. And just the pomp and circumstance, not only just the moment would be profound, no matter what. Even people that didn't do it would be changed by the idea. They'd be all stubborn. I ain't doing it. I'm not gonna. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Last night I thought about it on every level. Like, what would be the perfect time to do it? It's going to be the middle of the night somewhere. But what's the most people? What time of day would it be where the most people would be awake to do it? But just to organize this thing with all the other countries and all the other leaders and all the networks and all the social media platforms, a worldwide initiative and effort to get everyone, all of humanity, to take a breath at the same time. I just think it would do something. I know it would do something. And even if the only thing that it did was, remember when that president was all about getting the whole world to take a breath at the same time? Just that story would be one worth telling, no matter how it goes. But then last night I was thinking, why just do it once? Why not every day at a certain time or once a week? Whatever, we have to blue sky it. I'd assemble a panel first to talk about the best path forward to this universal breath we're all going to take, all of humanity, all at once, all at noon, 4:30, I don't know, the right time decided upon by the panel. In this decree I issue for today that on June 29th at 4 o'clock, the entire world will be taking a breath together. Ready? In through the nose, out through the mouth. We'll hold it in the middle. Here we go. In. Hold it. Out. I would just love to see the list of countries that have signed on for it. India's in. Oh, in a big surprise turnaround, Iran has decided to join the universal breath. This is happening, folks. Russia and Ukraine have agreed to a temporary ceasefire for the breath. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have agreed to breathe. Billionaire ego match. It's Musk versus Zuckerberg, folks. Hope you got your popcorn ready. Agree to cage fight. No, they actually do. Wait a second. Rogan's gonna call it? That's right. I forgot about that. Zuckerberg's all into judo or whatever it is. It's the fight of the century. All right, we went from the universal breath to the fight of the century. Is this true? God, oh man. I didn't even read this before I started rambling. They beat me to it. Apparently, they've scheduled this cage fight the same exact time we were going to do our universal breath. Maybe they could lead us. Two of the world's most high-profile technology billionaires, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, have agreed to fight each other in a cage match. We were just talking about this. Get those aluminum chairs out of the stadium, man. Bolt them all down. This could get messy. Mr. Musk posted a message on his social media platform, Twitter, that he was up for a cage fight with Mr. Zuckerberg. Mr. Zuckerberg, the boss of Facebook and Instagram parent company Meta, then posted a screenshot of Mr. Musk's tweet with the caption, "Send me location." They're both in training, folks. They've both been waiting for this day. The story speaks for itself, a Meta spokesperson told the BBC. Mr. Musk then replied to Mr. Zuckerberg's response with Vegas Octagon. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad I have all this popcorn now. That is so funny. Well, kudos to him. I don't even know who I'd put money on. Probably Mark at this point. He's actually in training and actually is, I don't know, has a little bit more robot in him, I think, than Elon. I don't know. Vegas is a good option because there's going to be a lot of money lost that night. Okay, here we go. I'm almost afraid to see the headline here. Oh, damn. Yeah, bad news on the submersible. It's sad. Coast Guard debris, crew lost, found near Titanic wreck. That's heartbreaking. What a terrible. Well, I don't even know, I guess, but I can. Oh, just imagining the panic that would be. I just can't even imagine. I can't even do stuff like that in the first place, even if it goes smoothly. I'm imagining that happening the whole time. Well, rest in peace. That's really, really sad story. There was a little bit of hope last night. There was some reports of sounds, some banging, like some SOS being tapped on the submersible, and that'd be what a great story if they had been rescued by being able to follow the taps. Well, that's just a really sad start. We're going to make it, folks. We have no control over this. I'm glad we have each other. Paper. CNN up for sale. Zucker may buy developing. He's waiting to see how he does in the cage match first. If things go well, though, if things go according to plan, he'll not only will have beaten Elon Musk, but the next day he'll own CNN. He's definitely bouncing back. We were worried about him a couple of weeks ago, trying to check in on him, make sure he was okay. Looks like he's got his bounce back into his step. Here he comes. The House voted to censure Schiff. He I forget what the censure was for criticizing Trump too explicitly over the Russia collusion theory back in the day. Way back, oh, well, I remember back in the day, it was a whole thing. It was a whole situation. Punts on hardliners, Biden impeachment push. Schiff claims, a censure is basically just a mark, so he's going to just wear that as a badge of honor. That's how he's decided to look at it. Nothing. It doesn't really do anything. It just goes on your permanent record. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. Supremes rule against Navajo Nation in water rights dispute 5-4. The old 5-4. Wall Street Journal says ProPublica's Alito fishing expedition ... Oh, God. Very uninformative headline. No idea. Cryptic. Not clicking. Not doing it. Didn't work. Fail. Dems vow action on ethics. Oh, well, look forward to that. Dems vow action on ethics. Yes, sometime in the future we will be using ethics to make a decision. That's cool. Scalia led way for free trips. Why don't they all just go on a free trip? They all need big secret donors to take them away on vacation. Another 0-0 vote from the Supreme Court. Yeah, they're still MIA. Delaware City to give corporations right to vote. Delaware City to give corporations right to vote. Yeah. Just see them standing in line now. Well, I guess I'll get the vote. I'm right behind the corporation here. Santos, $500,000 bond guaranteed by father and aunt. Well, there you go. That's gotta make you feel better, Santos. Your father and aunts are still got your back. Meteorologist resigns citing PTSD from threats over climate change. What? PTSD from threats over climate coverage. I said change is coverage. He's out. I'm curious. I'm a little. I don't know why I'm intrigued by this story, but I'm clicking. When Iowa meteorologist Chris Gloninger got an email notification last June, it read, "Getting sick and tired of your liberal conspiracy on the weather. What's your address?" Another asked Cloninger a few days later. "We conservative Iowans would like to give you an Iowan welcome you will never forget." Oh, my gosh. Doxing, social media. What a mess. That's just par for the course in the modern day, right? We know where you live. You're saying stuff we don't agree with. We can make your life miserable. And it's true. It's really easy for us to make each other's lives miserable. Especially when somebody knows where your sanctuary is located. It's easy to disturb peace. It's easy for a little bit of light to be bright in the dark. It's easy to disturb peace. That's a sad story. I just feel like that's a sad story. You can just feel it. Once it gains momentum, go get this guy. Here's where he lives. And people start, what's it called? Dogpiling? When one person starts it, then they get on Reddit or something. They get a group of people, and then it starts gaining momentum, and then people are just dogpiling on you, freaking you out. That's a believable story. And from all political persuasions and walks, anybody's vulnerable to this kind of thing, because no matter who you are, there's a group of people out there that would love to disturb your peace because of what you believe. And it's just so easy to do. All right, moving on. Zelensky warns Kremlin preparing radiation leak at nuke plant. What kind of plan is that? They're timing it right during our universal breath. Russian military relying on Beijing for banned tech. Oh, gosh. What kind of tech is that? Moscow court rules U.S. journalists must stay in detention. Man, so glad Jabberjohn's happening. talk about something else for a second. Bad news. Well, I got some bad news and got some bad news. Which one do you want first? China reprimands U.S. ambassador over Biden dictator remark. I reprimand him. I reprimand Biden directly. What are you doing? Remember back when there was like all kinds of figures for peace in the world? You had your Gandhis, your Martin Luther Kings. There was always somebody representing the love out there. Who do we got? Who do we got? Name one. I can't think of any. Hundreds of dogs show up to parade for man's 100th birthday. Now here we go. Now we're talking. Ah, yeah. Got all kinds of little doggies showing up to a parade for a man's 100th birthday. Now, unfortunately, the man can't stand dogs. Never liked them. Just not a fan of dogs. I'm not sure exactly why this is happening. In Europe's empty churches, prayer and confessions make way for drinking, dancing. Well, it's still a celebration of life and God. Prayer and, empty churches being turned into dance halls. There are some great venues that are churches all across the states. Some of the best shows I've ever done. Great acoustics, great layout. Some churches converted into performance spaces can be pretty amazing. All right, well, we got out of column one. That was close. That was perilous right there. I'll tell you what. Here we go, down column two. You might be wondering just how this show works. Where do the pictures in the news monitor come from? How about the text in the news ticker? Who's doing that? Well, let's take a look behind the scenes here. Bob, will you slide back the set here and show them the inner workings? Here's where the magic happens. On our Discord server, newcomers can begin contributing immediately by posting images in the GIFs or GIFs room relating to the upcoming headlines. Earn a good reputation and become an official news hound and gain the ability to post directly into the ticker that scrolls across the bottom of the screen. Welcome to Nathan's Land. Have fun with it. Okay, back to the news. Thanks, me. Well said. Definitely get yourself over to Discord. Check it out. It's fun in there. Ex-FBI analyst who kept classified info in bathroom like Trump going to prison. Here's somebody that did the exact same thing. Of course, Trump would say, was he president? I don't think he was. The president has special powers. Special powers. Especially in the Marvel universe. All I know is I've started keeping all my documents in the bathroom as well. I'm just trying to stay hip. The Don starts receiving government evidence against him. More tapes, more tapes, more tapes. What happens when Secret Service has to protect felons? Yeah, I mean, I really think that this could be the next big hit show of an ex-president who's sent to prison, but his Secret Service detail has to tag along. So he's in the prison with his Secret Service detail, just starting trouble because he's got his gang with him built in. He doesn't even have to create alliances. He just comes in like a heavy and just starts taking over the situation because he has Secret Service backing him. I think Orange is the new president. I don't know. There's something there. DeSantis may back Biden. Oh, if DeSantis doesn't win the primary, he may. Well, this again, a lot of these headlines is just based on an opinion piece. I mean, he may not. He's allowed to. There's lots of ways of framing things. Why campaign is struggling. Why campaign is struggling. Oh, let's count the ways. Should we count the ways? I don't think so. Rate hikes echo around world as inflation proves unrelenting. Markets guru says current stock frenzy like dot-com bubble. There's a stock frenzy going on out there. I'll tell you what. Players going to play. No matter how bad it gets out there, there's someone that sees an angle. Oh, I know what I can do with this. Google ad biz in peril as calls mount to break up. Is it in peril because the calls? I'm sure if it was really in peril, there would be no calls for it to break up. So it must be doing great. That's the new meaning of peril. Peril equals profit. Rogers say psychedelics helped NFL career. Ancient Egyptian cult got high. Duh. Ancient Egyptian cult got high. Surprise. All right, you might want to sit down for this. You are not going to believe this. Next headline. American population older than it has ever been. All right. Yeah. Vatican to hand over evidence in disappearance of employee daughter. A woman is the front runner to be Mexico's next president. Is she cool? Anybody know anything about that? I think that's pretty cool. Seems like it. Unless she's evil, then that would be no good. We've made it to the top of column 3. I can't believe it. After such a rocky start, I thought we were in the weeds and that there was no escape, that this escape room was impossible. We've been tricked. There is no way out. Beginning to see the light. Thank you so much for watching the news. Tune in tonight, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. for Jabberjohn with Steve Moore and Kyle Hogg and myself. Just chewing the fat. I got a proposition for the two of them. I'm going to put out there tonight, see what they think. So join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Nathan Moore Songs. That's Nathan Moore on YouTube. Come on over, check it out, like, subscribe, click the bell to get notified the moment we go live so you never miss a show. Here's a list of the world's most livable cities. Let's do it. I'm clicking. Let's see if Stanton's on there somewhere. It's nicknamed the City of Dreams, and it seems the Austrian capital may just be a dream place to live. Let's see if we can see I just want to see the list. Oh, it's all in paragraph form. Here we go. 2023's Global Livability Index, the top 10. At number 10, we have Osaka, Japan. At 9, Toronto, Canada. 7, Geneva, Switzerland. 7 again, Calgary, Canada. 6, Zurich, Switzerland. Set your watch. 5, Vancouver, Canada. Canada in there 3 times already. Man, Canada's right there, folks. Should we go check it out? Sydney, Australia comes in for number 4. And number 3 is Melbourne, Australia. In the second place position, we have Copenhagen, Denmark. And number 1, 2023's Global Livability Index, the top 10, the number 1 place to live in 2023 on planet Earth in the Milky Way is Vienna, Austria. Didn't see that coming. We don't have a single city on the daggone list. That's ridiculous. We got to get our act together. Can you believe it? I can't actually think of a city. I mean, I love all of our, to a certain extent, but I can't really think of a city in America where I'm like, I can't believe that's not on the list. To be honest. What? San Francisco's not on there? No, it's Quite not. All right, Coors sponsors major pride parade despite backlash potential. Good, Coors. Go out, get out there and have some fun with it. San Francisco displays the largest ever pink triangle in stand against pushback. The largest ever pink triangle. That should bring them in. The largest ever pink triangle. I can see it from here, actually. How Biden learned to love Newsom. Oh, it's a bromance. Like sand through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. Is Obama ready to reassert himself? Could Obama be vice president? What's the rule there? RFK Jr. White House bid is mix of nostalgia and conspiracy. Oh, it really is. With a little bit of cumin. Is that cumin? 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 Where do you fall on that? Oh, a nation divided. It's cumin. Finland's new phone-free island puts social media addiction to test. Finland's a phone-free island. I wonder how they enforce that. You get tackled. He's got a phone. Put the phone down. Sir. Put the phone down. First digital detox tourist zone. I like that. That's one thing I always loved about Jam Cruise. Phones didn't work out there, so you could just make everything up. Just be like, oh no, Tony Danza was in the first Mission Impossible. No one could check you. You could just make anything up. First digital detox tours. Oh, we did that. 100 injured as golf ball size hail pummels Colorado concert goers. Oh man, they were sitting ducks out there, fish in a barrel. Hailstorm at an outdoor concert. Oh, that's a nightmare. Nowhere to run. Everybody's gathering under my umbrella because I'm the only one that brought one. I brought it because I thought it was going to be too sunny. Little people hiding under big people. It's a whole thing. Oh, what a nightmare. U.S. military recruiting crisis worsens. Nobody wants in. Nobody wants in. U.S. military recruit. I love hearing everybody's theories for why people aren't joining. They're all wrong. Who wants to be in the military? Spiraling violence in occupied West Bank signals loss of control. It's just, it's always been spiraling from the beginning. It's continuing to spiral. It speeds up, it slows down, it speeds up, it slows down, but the spiral itself has been perpetual. Bolsonaro's political future hangs in balance as Brazil trial opens. All of our futures hang in the balance, folks. And here we are, the final headline. We're going to make it out of here. Boy, it was a weedy day of news. So glad we have each other. Flying taxis. All right. Flying taxis take wing in Paris, heralding transport revolution. Now, there we go. There's the kind of headline we can bounce out of here on. So many times, the last headline is some horrific thing that just leaves this terrible taste in your mouth at the end. Today, they were nice to us. They were good to us. Some sticky messes back there behind us. Just look back and look how far we've come. We are standing on top of the mountain. We made it. There was a few moments there I wasn't sure, but here we are. Look back there. Pat yourself on the back. Shake the hand of your neighbor. Give a high five or a fist bump or a hug. We did it, folks. We survived the news. We live to dance. See you tonight. See you tomorrow.
I think everybody needs a band to follow them around. and make up the music to go with whatever's going down. Everybody needs a theme song, one we can all sing along on, one that makes the whole town start to dance spontaneously, and of course with amazing choreography.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Clutch, I'm so sorry I missed some of these awesome gifts. The iPad got stuck.
I think everybody needs a hand, and asking's hard to do, especially when you know your friends are all counting on you. Everybody needs a theme song, one we can all sing along on, one that makes the whole town start to dance spontaneously, and of course with amazing choreography. Everybody needs a theme song, one we can all sing along on, one that makes the whole town start to dance spontaneously, and of course with amazing choreography. Everybody just wants to move along, yeah. Everybody just wants to groove along, yeah. Everybody just wants to get along, yeah. Everybody just wants to sing along, yeah. Everybody just wants to move along, yeah. Everybody just wants to groove along, yeah. Everybody just wants to get along, yeah. Everybody just wants to sing along, yeah. Everybody just wants to groove along, yeah. Everybody just wants to. Everybody needs a theme song. 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 I wake up early in the morning.
Go get them, Tigers. Give them heaven. Always trust your cape. You got this.
You might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world. I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up early in the morning.